Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. just took 2 L's back to back. Now before we get into this, I just want to go ahead and apologize that I haven't posted for the last month. It's been crazy, life's been a bit all over the place. I finished with college for the year and I've been moving houses, so it's been a little bit hectic, but that's still no excuse. The videos are back and they're back better than ever. So stay tuned over the next coming days and weeks because we're going to have loads of amazing content lined up for you guys just to make up. But back to the topic at hand, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Now if that name isn't familiar to you, well, Chavez Jr. was once a world champion in the sport of boxing and the son of boxing legend and Hall of Famer Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. that is. And Jr. looked promising at one point, believe it or not. He looked like the next big thing. I mean, he was literally a world title holder at one point in time, so he did look like he was going to be a promising prospect a couple years ago, but that all changed, and it's fair to say he hasn't even remotely lived up to his father's expectations or followed in the path that his father once did, especially as of these last 2 weeks. Now, if you guys don't know what I'm referring to, he recently had a loss to influencer boxer Jake Paul. Jake Paul beat Chavez Jr. on a points decision and they went the full 12 rounds. But it left a lot of people in shock because the truth is, a previous world champion should not really be losing to someone like Jake Paul. Now, does that speak volumes on how good Jake Paul is or how bad Chavez Jr. is? Well, that's a whole other topic in itself, and truthfully, a lot of people think that this fight was a setup, that it was a scripted fight, paid off. Well, in my personal opinion, I truly have no idea. I don't know if it's paid off at all, but we don't usually see a YouTuber who transitions to boxing and then beats a world champion, especially when he lost to Tommy Fury. So this does seem a little bit sketchy, but maybe Chavez Jr. just isn't that good and doesn't have it anymore. So regardless, he got a big payday, but he did take a loss, and whether that loss was paid off or not, he took a loss. Well, just days later after the fight, Julio Cesar Chavez was arrested in Studio City, Los Angeles by US Immigration and Customs Enforcement, aka ICE. Now the reason he was arrested is that he supposedly overstayed an expired visa. Now, you would kind of think that a professional fighter and millionaire would kind of have that in check, but apparently not. They also mentioned when applying for a green card that he made fraudulent claims on there, and ultimately led to him being arrested, and the reason for his arrest was to deport him back to Mexico. But the thing is, things won't look too promising for him in Mexico, as apparently he's wanted for multiple DRUG trafficking charges and gun charges. So honestly, this guy has a little bit of a criminal record, considering Mexico has a warrant out for his arrest at the moment. He's also been linked to being affiliated with the cartel, and man, I just don't know why. Like, you're a millionaire, your dad is a legend, you probably live luxury. I don't know why on earth you would even want to be gang affiliated in the first place and get involved in these kind of things. Like, I don't know, it's always the rich kids, right? And it's crazy because this isn't even his first time running into the law. He was arrested in 2012 and jailed for a DUI, and also in January 2024 he was arrested for possessing multiple ARs, which is just crazy. I just can't believe that someone of this high status would even get involved in this kind of thing, but that's a whole different thing. But what's next for him? What's next for Chavez Jr.? Well, apparently no court hearing needs to happen for his specific case. Apparently they're just going to do a fast track deportation of him and just send him right back. So I don't think he has any choice. I guess he's not in the US no more. Truthfully, I don't know what that means for his career. I mean, he is like 38 years old. I don't even think he has much of a career left, but truthfully, it's a shame to see someone who had so much potential, first of all, flop, especially being the son of a great legend like Julio Cesar Chavez, and then get yourself in this kind of nonsense, and now you're getting sent back, which is just crazy to me. But shout out to Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. He got a big payday, might not even be able to use it, but I don't think he's in the best position right now. And I know this is a slightly different video. I probably wouldn't usually make a video on someone like Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., but I saw this whole story on the news and it was just crazy to me. I had to make a video about it. But yeah, this is just a short comeback video, basically dropping some news on you guys, but the upcoming videos are going to be bangers, so make sure you guys stay tuned for those. Definitely going to be pumping out some great content, so if you guys haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications so you don't miss an upload from us, and that'll be all. I'll catch you in the next one.